This is a 2009 Volvo 780. It's the largest condo tractor that Volvo makes. It's actually a joy to live in, which you'll see when you see the interior. It has a D16 engine, also the largest engine Volvo makes. This one is running at 215 horsepower, 1,850 pound-feet of torque. It's quite a powerful engine. I'm pulling a gross load of 54,000 pounds, and I run all through the western mountains without any issue at all. It has lights along the side, which is not a standard feature, which are really nice at night. It has a smart car hauler bed on it, built by Larry Heron. At the time I built this truck, I purchased it from Greg and had Greg build the truck, but Greg was at that time not building beds. So we designed this bed to haul a current generation smart car. It has lots of storage in it. The ramps store in here. You just pull them out and connect them to this point here. It's pretty much a standard feature of all the smart car hauler beds. Very easy to do. It takes us about 20 to 25 minutes to load the Smart. It takes about 10 to 15 to unload the Smart. We winch it up when we're loading it backwards. When we drive it off, we just drive it off forward. We don't winch it off. It's not necessary. It's perfectly safe. We have large storage bins here. This one's full, happens to be full of tools, but you can put whatever you wanted in it. And a still large one back here, but it's a little bit smaller. Notice how this door curves around the side, which is a nice touch. Gives you a little bit better access into the bin. These bins are made with rain shields on the top and the front. They never leak. I've had this system for 13 years on 2 trucks, and I really have not had any leaks into these boxes. These boxes up top here are 8 inches deep. You can put standard paint cans or cans in here. The tall cans won't fit in here, but the standard cans will. All LED lighting on the truck. I personally would probably prefer all clear back here, but I ended up with red because I didn't order the right thing. I do use a blue dot system on my trailer, which is air over hydraulic, so I do use these glad hands back here. So they're here, and there's also a standard electric controller in the truck. To get on the bed, it's very simple. You have a grab handle here. You put your foot here and just come right up. It's real easy. To come off, it's just the opposite. You stand here and come right down. That works well. Easy access to the drum. The drum box is 7 feet high and 18 inches deep. I actually designed the drum box to be even with the fairings here. So a side view of the truck, you don't see the drum box. It's not sticking out here. I do have the cab fairing extenders on this truck, and they are cut out for ride to clear the bed. It's easy to get to the fuel tanks. There's a cutout here for the fuel tanks, so it's very easy to fuel and get a nozzle in there. So when you load the smart car, these chocks are removable. There's 2 bolts that hold them in. You load the smart car and the front wheels go right into these chocks. And then you use custom wheel nets to tie them down. Same thing at the rear. Once the car is up off the ramps, you remove the ramps and you put another set of chocks just like this at the rear of the car and use wheel nets to tie it down. So it's a very easy process. It's very safe, which is the key. We tried to make it as safe as we could. Synthetic line on the winch. It's an 8,000 pound winch, so it's quite powerful. The smart car setup is very nice. Like all of these Volvos, we do have jockey boxes on the side, storage boxes. Plenty of space in here, including a pass-through to the other box. The two boxes are basically the same. I do have a Webasto diesel-fired heater in this truck. So with the truck not running, you can heat the truck. It works very well. It's very comfortable. You can be in 0-degree weather and just use the truck in your t-shirt. So that's a real advantage to this particular model truck. I have Sirius satellite radio. There's an antenna there, CB antenna, and you can see very large mirrors that all these trucks have. At the front of the truck, we have 2 fender mirrors. Some trucks don't have any, but this truck does. And we have brand new headlights. They just got put on this week. These are the David Dixon lights, and they're very good. I also put new housings on, so all of this is new. So these lights light up the night. They work very well, and Greg has some videos on comparison to the standard Volvo headlights. We have a bug shield on here. This is a high-ticket item from Volvo. Grill is in good shape. No chunks out of it or anything. Windshield has 2 small chips in it. It's not worth replacing the windshield for those. They have been stabilized with a repair system. Everything works on the truck. We do have driving lights on this truck. Driving and fog lamps down here. One additional thing on the outside, you can see the decals. I happen to like them. I think they look really good. They stand out on the truck, but they are vinyl and they can be easily removed. So you could either replace them with custom colors, or you can just remove them and take the truck back to silver. There wouldn't be any problem at all. In fact, my plan has been to remove this red and to put a burgundy on that matches the burgundy on my trailer. My trailer is silver, it has a burgundy swirl on it. This would match up perfectly. So taking all this off is very easy. One additional item, this smart car can be sold with the truck. It's a 2012 Smart Passion. It has 24,000 miles on it, which is pretty low. It has a 4-year warranty, so it is under warranty until the summer of 2016. It is color matched to the truck. And it fits on the truck perfectly since the truck was designed around it. So the smart car is available. To winch it up, there is a bar that goes across here, and if you purchase a smart car, you would get the bar with that. Okay, on the inside of the truck, it's basically a gray and mild purple interior, which is very nice. The dash is in great shape. It does have a couple of flaws. There are a couple little chips on the steering wheel where a commercial driver has held his hands over time. And there is couple nicks up here on this. This component can be easily replaced if you chose to. I just put a cover on it and it's fine. You want some non-slip up here. We use a tablet up here for navigation. What you see here is a dash cam. Whenever this truck is running, the dash cam is going. And this monitor would come with the truck. It's a 9-inch monitor. Shows my trailer. And there's a hitch camera and a high rear view camera. That's up on the drum box looking rearward to the truck. And then the trailer's not hooked up, but you can also have cameras on the trailer and they come through on here. The truck has 730,000 miles on it. It's been pretty problem-free. Greg and I did a lot of work on it before I picked it up to try to preemptively solve any issues that we thought might occur with it. It does come with a Pressure Pro tire monitor, and there are sensors for the truck and enough for a 3-axle trailer that come with the truck. Has a standard Volvo radio in it, standard Volvo, pretty much a layout, air conditioning, that sort of thing. I do have axle temperatures here. Only this one works because we singled the truck. This is the forward axle, this is the rearward axle, which we move forward. So this one works, this one is dead. As far as controls go, there's nothing special. There are some dead ones on here. simply because we singled the truck. So the inner axle locks and stuff like that, they don't serve any function today. All of this stuff up here would go with me, but this would stay. The CB radio is a Cobra all-in-one, and it would stay with the truck. All of the cabinets work, the doors work well. There's no scars or cuts or damage up on there. The seats are Nodler seats. They are not the standard Volvo seats. They're very high-end seats, and they're very comfortable. They've been recovered. Greg recovered them, and I like the seats. They're very comfortable. The transmission is an I-shift, of course, and it works flawlessly. I've had no issues with this I-shift, and I wouldn't expect to have any issues with it. It's a wonderful transmission. It has Eco Roll on it. It does have performance mode, so it is the higher end I-shift transmission. The bunk area is pretty much a standard 780 bunk area. It does have the table, the dinette table. We have it kind of in a storage position now. This truck has a fixed bunk versus a tilting bunk. I happen to like the fixed bunks better. To me, they feel more stable when you're laying on them. And there's plenty of headroom to get in and out at the table. This truck has a 3,000 watt inverter in it, as well as a Webasto. So you have 120 volt power at your fingertips. That pretty much covers the interior of the truck. There are air conditioning and heating controls at the back for the back of the cab. Those are pretty standard in the trucks, but they're worth noting. If you have any questions about this truck, you can email me at the address on the screen, and I'd be happy to respond to that. You can also see some more information on the truck on my website, jackdanmayer.com, and on Greg's website, rvhaulers.ca.